Are you hearing me, Ashley?
Yeah, we got you.
Okay, got you too. Okay. All right. They're talking to a little team meeting right now. But we're going to have Marceau, Oloso, and then Coach Mainieri. Took the stairwell from the press box, took the stairs, and it ends up bringing you down right by their dugout. Hopefully. All right, guys, we have Landon Marceau first, so I'll just turn it over to questions. And go ahead.
Landon, David from Rivals. How good is it just to feel to get a win, man? 6-game losing streak's gone.
Yeah, well, I mean, my goal tonight, well, like every night, is to get a win. But, unfortunately, with one of our guys going down, I really wanted to make it a point to go deep into this game. And, and the goal of 6 innings and 3 or less is achieved tonight. And, we got to win column.
How does it feel? Does it just feel good considering all the stuff that this team's had to go through?
Yeah, man, it does. It's almost like a weight's been lifted off your shoulder. But, we as a team, we can't just keep, we can't look at this and take this on. So we got to, really look forward to tomorrow and come out and do the same.
Yeah, Landon, Ron Jacobs to Tiger Rag. It seemed like all night you were pretty steady with your control. You put the ball where you wanted. Just talk about your pitching performance and then the offense that you were provided with by your teammates.
Yeah, well, like you said, I don't think I had a walk tonight. So, but yes, it wasn't just throwing the ball in the zone and throwing strikes. It was well-commanded strikes. I was getting the off-speed over for strikes as well as making my slider for a fairway pitch. And, all around it was a great night, and then our hitting just, I mean, golly, we came out swinging today. So, we're going to take this into tomorrow and, come out and AJ's going to end the pitches behind off and lead us on to victory.
AJ, this was also a week after, Vanderbilt, you'd given up, I think, 8 earned runs, and that was the most this season. Was there anything that you did or differently or that you focused on after that start coming into this one?
Yeah, flushing that Vandy start. That's really all it was. The preparation for this one did not change. I did not change anything in my process coming in from this week. And, after that Vandy start hurt, of course it did. It would hurt anybody. That whole weekend hurt. It sucked. But, the best thing I could do for this team, and as our front of the rotation guy, is to flush that and come out and do what I did tonight, and that's what Aces do. So I'm proud of our guys. I'm proud of my performance.
Have you noticed any sort of, change in energy over the last couple of days amongst y'all? I mean, you have a big win against McNeese, and then you come up here and you have this. Do you feel like there's something starting to shift?
Yeah, there's a few balls dropping our way and a few pitches being made, but a lot of our losses, you look back at Tennessee, man, we were a hit away, a pitch away, we were so close. And unfortunately it happened in such a 6 to 8 game stretch, man. It was a rough time, now tonight some balls fell, we hit the ball extremely well, we made some pitches, and that's what it takes. So we're going to try and keep moving forward.
All right, thank you all. Thank you. We'll bring up Cade Bloso next. Questions for Cade? Yes. Hey, Ron, you're muted.
Okay, yeah. Ron Higgins, Tiger Rag. Was this the first game this season where you really felt like this was the real LSU baseball team, where everything came together, including yourself?
Yeah, I think tonight was a great all-around team win for sure. we did a lot of things great tonight. Marceau went out there and gave us, I think he pitched with 7 and a third or something like that. It was an absolute bulldog on the mound tonight. We hit in the clutch, got base hits. We didn't strike out a lot. We made the plays in the field, and it was about as much of a complete all-around win as we've had this year. I think this is going to be great for us moving forward, building off this. Also learning from this game. Just move forward and just try to do the same thing. You know what I mean? All around, just keep feeling good, keep staying confident, and get things rolling here.
Hey, Cade, just 2 for 4 tonight, 4 RBIs. Just what did it feel like for you to have some success at the plate?
It felt pretty good. Definitely, feels good to get some hits and produce for the team. I just say it feels good to have a smile on my face. We win. I'm happy. So that's all that matters, really. So we're good.
Kate, on those, there was a couple that where you were actually, you're able to go opposite ways. Is that something that you've been trying to do more recently?
Opposite way.
That's just the pitch location. Certain situations, I believe one of them was a 2-strike pitch. So I was just trying to use the middle part of the field with 2 strikes. Stay on balls with 2. It just happened to leak over the outside part of the plate and just kind of stayed on it. But just gotta be smart what teams are trying to do against me, and as hitters as a whole, just try to have a feel for what they're trying to get you out on, and just trying to execute that when you figure that out. So yeah, I guess I would use the opposite field a little bit.
Let's see. Go ahead, Ron.
Yeah, Ron.
What did it mean for you guys just to get the hitting rolling early and it really gets your bats going? Obviously, you want to turn around that 1-8 record. So what did it mean just to get that homer in the first inning and keep going from there?
Right. I mean, yeah, Cruz is a great player. You guys all know that. He's a special player. That was big for us, getting started off in the first inning early. Hitting's contagious, and I think we were definitely contagious tonight, all the way down through the lineup. Everybody was, having quality at-bats and, doing their jobs they were supposed to be doing. But that was definitely big by Dylan to start us off there in the first inning with a solo shot to get us going. But, just got to, keep doing our jobs 1 through 9 and hopefully just keep them rolling tomorrow.
Kate, obviously it's one game. Y'all don't want to make too much of a win. You don't want to make too much of a loss either. But do you feel like winning in this kind of fashion can start to turn things around for you?
I think just winning in general, it just gives everybody confidence moving forward. We'll think about this one for a little bit. We have the 12 o'clock rule here. Just turn the page, get ready for tomorrow. But definitely winning in this conference is just a big confidence booster. It's a tough league, obviously, but when you win it, it's even sweeter. So definitely gives us some confidence moving forward into tomorrow for the rest of the weekend for sure. Get things rolling.
Was there anything that maybe happened or at all that is sort of made you think that this could start coming soon? It could show up tonight?
We have a great team. We have a bunch of really talented players on this team. Did we get off to an ideal start? No. Did anyone panic? No. We all believe in each other. I know all the coaches believe in us too. We have, like I said, a great squad. Just got to go out there and prove it each and every night we step on the field. I think that's all we're trying to do is, just play for each other, have fun, win. But,
Thanks, Kate. All right, finally, we'll have Coach Mainieri up. Okay, David.
Coach, just how does it feel? I mean, everybody's got a smile on their face. Their mood is better. Just how does it feel just to get a win?
Well, it's hard to put into words, really, David. It's great to taste victory. It's a tough league, and it was good to get off to a good start. Dylan hitting a home run, the second batter of the game, and Landon just pitched his heart out like he has all year for us. But it was great to get him some run support. Travinsky came through with a big base hit there and padded the lead. And, it just seems like we got a lot of big hits tonight. And, but I never really felt comfortable there, for a long time. This is a good team we're playing. Kentucky, they they play with a lot of emotion, and they're very aggressive hitting team. You could see that their strategy against Landon was to come out very aggressive, as we were. It was our strategy to come out against their pitcher, very aggressive. Neither pitcher walked many batters, and we were very aggressive. I don't think I've ever seen a game where the first 7 batters of the game between both teams swung at the first pitch. Our 4 batters in the top of the first and their 3 batters in the bottom of the first all swung at the first pitch of their at bats. And so both pitching coaches made adjustments to that. And fortunately for us, we kept a very aggressive mindset, and we're able to, get some hits and get some big hits. And then we hit some home runs, and we're able to extend our lead, and Landon just kept making some big pitches. We were very fortunate that they hit some balls right at people. We made some good defensive plays, but we had 17 hits and hit a lot of hard outs as well. So could have done more, but it was good to get a victory, and you can't make more of it than it was. It's one day. We got 2 more games against these guys, and tomorrow the score starts 0-0. Just like I tell the guys after a loss, same thing after a win. Tomorrow the game starts 0-0, and today's score has nothing to do with what happens tomorrow.
Bigger picture, though, what does this do for this team's confidence? I mean, a 6-game losing streak can get into your head. What does this do for just the overall team confidence?
Well, the 6-game losing streak was in the SEC, of course. We won on Tuesday, and that gave our players some confidence. Then, of course, those games we lost in the SEC were against really good teams. They're all top 10 teams, and faced some very elite pitching. And not that their kid tonight wasn't elite; his numbers were really outstanding going into the game, as you saw. But obviously, it's the old adage, what comes first, the chicken or the egg? Do you have confidence because you play well and hit well, or do you have to have confidence to hit well or play well? It's a never-ending question that you have as a coach. You have to have confidence to do well, but then your confidence continues to grow as you experience success. And I think tonight, we had confidence going into the game, but the more we did, the better we did. You could see guys relaxing and having fun and letting their ability take over. And, again, it's only one game, but it was a lot of fun for the players to go out there and relax and let their talent go on display.
Paul I feel like we haven't even mentioned Landon yet. I mean, he goes, 7 1/3, and how great was it to see that from him, especially after Jaden goes down. He said he wanted to really go deep into this game. What did he show you tonight?
He's pitched like this all year. He's been an ace in every sense of the word. And, when you give him a lead, he just kept pounding that zone and throwing strikes and, throwing the pitches the way he knows how. He mixes his 3 pitches tremendously. His 2-seamer was great. He kept it down. On this artificial turf, you don't get bad hops. So the infielders were making the plays, and then he was mixing in his changeup and his slider. I think he had about 8 strikeouts tonight. So he was in complete control and just very poised, did a great job for us tonight. It's one thing to score some runs, but then your pitcher has to shut them down, and he did that, which demoralized them a little bit. And it's hard to demoralize Kentucky. They're a very emotional team, very enthusiastic, very upbeat all the time. So, for Landon to do what he did was remarkable.
Yeah, Paul, Ron Higgins. What did it mean, I guess, tonight to have both Gio and Kay Beloso give you something that you really haven't had?
And Travinsky. Travinsky hadn't had a hit in the SEC. And Gio came in, we hadn't been getting a lot out of our center fielders. And Cade has had a rough year, as you know. So all of a sudden, 3 spots in the lineup that we hadn't been getting much offense out of, all of a sudden we got a lot of offense out of. And boy, I think everybody in the lineup had a hit except for Collier Cranford, if I'm not mistaken. So all of a sudden you got some balance throughout your lineup, and wow, all of a sudden we actually look like a decent offensive team. It was kind of fun to feel like you could get contributions throughout your lineup instead of just relying on 2 or 3 guys. That's what a good baseball team looks like.
Hey, Coach. How important was it for Landon to be as efficient as he was tonight? You know, you guys were able to save a lot of those freshman arms for, you know, the last couple nights here. I mean, just talk about, you know, I think he only had 50 pitches through 5 or 6 innings, but how important was his efficiency tonight?
It was huge. You know, he gave us 7 strong, and then I really debated about sending him out there for the 8th inning. He was only at, I think, 80 pitches, if I'm not mistaken, 85 maybe. I don't remember exactly. But he really politicked hard to go back out there for the 8th inning. But it was the top of the order. It was the 4th time around the lineup. The first batter hit what I thought was a rather routine ball to shortstop, but Jordan kind of hung back on the ball, and their leadoff hitter Schultz is a really good athlete. He got down the line very quickly and beat the ball out. And then, you know, he made Landon throw a lot of pitches in that at bat. And then Collette also made him throw a lot of pitches, even though he got the ground out. But I thought that inning was really critical. The score was 9-2 at the time. Even though it was a 7-run lead, I really thought that was the save inning. So I went to Fontenot there, and Fontenot came in and did a great job and only threw 13 pitches. And I was going to take him out of the game, regardless of whether or not we scored. I felt like a 7-run lead with just 1 inning to play, we could hold that. But with 2 innings to play, with the top of the order there in the 8th inning, I was a little bit nervous with the firepower that Kentucky has in their offense. So I brought Fontenot in there in the 8th inning to get 2 outs, and he did the job and only threw 13 pitches, which means we'd have him available for tomorrow. And, you know, fortunately, we were able to tack on the 6 runs here in the 9th inning and turn the ball over to Trent. So we were able to rest the majority of our bullpen and have them available for tomorrow and Sunday as necessary. So Landon was the key, though, by pitching us into the 8th inning and really 7 1/3 innings. We're able to basically, you know, keep our bullpen rested and have them available now. Hopefully AJ will go out there and pitch like he's been pitching all year for us in tomorrow's ball game. Good enough?
Okay.
Bill?
All right.
Okay. Thank you all.
All right.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you all.
Thanks, Bill.